stride or stride and a half slow getting there. So just a lot of too much uncontested.
Was it nice to have Kelly back, and what did you make of his first game?
Yeah, I was worried about him a little bit. I didn't think he was, I didn't think he was kind of in the sync or in rhythm. I was worried about him at the half, about what kind of rotation I was going to use with him in the second half. But his second half was amazing. I thought he was kind of the spark with the just a bunch of stuff. So really happy. I mean, I think again he gets to the basket. He offensive rebounds. He's out there, really showing and playing with his athleticism. I thought he was a really key contributor off the bench tonight.
There was a stretch in the second quarter when I think DeAnthony had an and-one, then he made a three, then I think he had a layup. I guess it's like, was that kind of a spark for you guys? Because I think you guys were down 10 at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly was. We got down 10, and I think we might have went on about a 10-0 run. It seemed like we got back to even, or 9-0, something like that, to get it right back to where it was. And that was totally key because we just weren't, again, if there's one of those games you're kind of watching it and you're going, geez, we're really having to work hard for not very good shots, and they're not working very hard for really good shots, and you don't want that to go on very long. And then finally we got a little run there, and I thought it was good. I thought, again, with him, I was a little worried about where he was, just how he was feeling and conditioning. I was trying to kind of get him in and out a little bit, but I think he looks, much more confident in the last couple games offensively. Like, he just really making a certain, when he's coming off a pick and roll, he's putting his head down, going to the rim with a quick decision. I think when the ball gets swung around to him, quick decision shot, like those things. So I think that's really a really big plus from tonight.
And then with Tyrese, it just kind of seemed like at halftime he kind of flipped a switch and he was much more aggressive in the second half. I guess, what did you see from that standpoint?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's doing a good job of reading what's there. I think that again, they tighten up a little bit on Joel on the coverages, and that just gives Tyrese a little bit more driving space, and I think he noticed that and just took advantage of it, and I thought he did a good job of turning on the Jets and doing his thing.
Defensively, it looked like they were going into the floater range a lot, kind of taking what the defense was giving them, with Joel protecting the rim. How much of the shooting they were able to get was them just hitting the looks they were getting versus you guys allowing them?
Yeah, really good observation. I think I said it to one of the assistants during the first half. I said, geez, they're shooting a lot of non-paint twos, but still, I think we weren't nearly contesting them enough. Right? They were just too much, too much space, nothing from rear view. And I think you can a lot of times you're saying we're going to live with those, but you still gotta pursue the ball a little bit more on that kind of stuff.
At the beginning of the second quarter, what made you go with the all reserve?
Yeah, again, it was just a funny game because there was no whistles in the first quarter, and I sent guys up and they didn't get in at all till the media. Then I sent some guys up and they never even got in at the end. So, and it's kind of like, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to go back and try to get to your rotation? And we just felt like we should get the guys we were getting ready to bring in. But another good observation by you.
Did you get to go with the thing that you hinted before pregame?
We did. We didn't do it very well, but we did create one key turnover there with about 3 minutes to go in the game. Yep.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you.
Guys, players in the locker room.